I'm Andrew Kirsch. I spent just under a decade as an intelligence officer with the Canadian Security Intelligence Service. I get asked a lot of questions about CSIS, and one question I've been getting a lot lately is there an age restriction, or am I too old to join CSIS? People are looking for kind of a second career and want to know if there's any kind of restriction on age or any limitations. And there's really not. There is a requirement. One of the few requirements is to have a university degree. And so obviously, many folks don't graduate until their early 20s. I joined CSIS as a second career. I was 26, 27. I had been in finance for a few years and then ran away and joined the circus. And in my training class, there were people from all different ages and stages of their life, some retired military, there were teachers, and grad students or folks who just finished their grad student degree, kind of all different levels. So I would say that age is not a restriction. I don't work for HR, so don't quote me on that, but I would look at it more in terms of what stage are you at in your life? I often say the job didn't change. I did, which is one of the reasons I left. I was young. They said, do you want to work in a windowless office? Do you want to move to Ottawa where you don't know anybody? Do you want to do X, Y, and Z? And I said, absolutely, sure, happy to do it, whatever you need. And then I got to my late 30s and I got married and I had a kid, and they said, do you want to work late nights doing cool things? But it became a grind. Do you want to move back to Ottawa? Well, my kids are getting settled here. My wife doesn't really want to move. And I was less inclined to do the things that I was willing to do earlier in my career. So is there an age restrictions limitation? I don't believe so, but I would consider where you are at this stage of your life, what sacrifices you are prepared to make for a very demanding and at times challenging career, and whether that lines up with where you are if you are interested in a job as an intelligence officer, surveillant, rather than what age you are. Hope that helps. Any other questions, send them over, info@kirschgroup.com. Thanks for listening. We'll speak soon. Until then, stay safe.